Okay, everyone. Welcome back. It's Paige here with another stream. And I uh, just wanted to say hey there to everybody. Met number one, Jacket Jail Fries. Anybody else who's interested in popping on by? Whichever the case, hello again. It's Friday, which obviously that's always a good thing. Oh, and of course I forgot to turn on the sound board. I'm so used to not having SoundPad as an application. Oh, hey, Dr. Ducks. It's been a while. Glad to see you're back. Yeah, I saw. It was good. It was good. But yeah, it's Friday. Yippee! And that's always a good thing. Anything happened since the last I met? More transcranial magnetic stimulation to deal with OCD stuff. But other than that, not much has really happened. Oh, don't tell me. Oh no, don't tell me they let you go. Either that, or even worse, please don't tell me you're that dude on Reddit who put all their inheritance on Intel before it crashed again. Yes, well, that's yeah, that's totally understandable. I thought you had me scared for a moment. I thought, Dr. Ducks, that they let you go or something, and that's the last thing I'd want to happen. Yeah, some dude on Reddit was like, I've got $800,000 that I got from my grandma's inheritance because apparently for some reason, uh, the grandma decided to give the money to the kid instead of the parents. And they just YOLO'd it on Intel stock before the report. What is it? The earnings report today, or was it yesterday? I forget. I am so disoriented when it comes to earnings reports on the stock exchange because I've spent a decent amount of the week trying to deliberate on it. Hello, I'm TrackFan19. Just going to meander over here. It looks like I've got it cooking right now, so that's always good. So the last time we left off, we were on this submission. Used the same what last time? Oh, right. If there's time. Yes, that is the plan. I even described it in the description because unfortunately, Train of Thoughts was not interested in looking at cursed trains today. Where is... here it is. I swear I need to get used to this soundboard. But I moved it over to the side and it's so hard to reach now that the tablet's in the way. But moving on. So, where we left off was here. Oh, and I'm glad too. So yeah, Franz the Fox Demon is the latest post, classic repost of course. It's the R-Class Farley steam locomotive, rigged with air compressors at the Petone Railway Workshops, which, the first time I saw this, it was really weird. Like, well, that's good to hear. Let's see, what's Jackalus up to? American and Canadian passenger locomotives hauling freight. Curious. Are we sure it's not the other way around? Like they're hauling the, nope. It looks like they're definitely being used. You can see the exhaust. But yeah, I don't know why you do that. Normally, when you have motive power that doesn't belong to you, according to Heist, that usually counts as, I forget what he described it as, but functionally, when you have something that isn't yours and it's in your yard, it's basically just treated as a freight car, even though it's technically a locomotive or any other number of things. So let's see. Oh. Oh. Is that a lunchbox? I feel like that's a lunchbox for some reason. Oh, and of course 69, so, you know.
Nice.
Excellent numerical choice. Hey, Cause the Response, welcome to the stream. And East Lansing Railfan welcomes to the stream as well. It's good to hear. Glad to be there. Oh yeah, and this is from Brian. Thanks, Brian. Carter 100K, what do you got for me? It looks like a lot of stuff we've seen before, but I'm gonna take a closer look anyway. One of these days, this one's just called Toad. And this just says number 2. This says 3. This is 4. No, wait, 616. We've seen this one before. But I don't think we've seen the other ones. This we've definitely seen, though. Imagination Corporation. I need to share posts from that company because they have a bunch of whimsical stuff. Yes, apparently. Oh, all the bells and whistles, apparently, on this one. And yeah, okay. I don't know exactly who illustrated these, but kudos to them. Oh Lord, I don't even know where to begin because there's a little bit of greatness in every period. And that's not even considering that some places had it better than others during different time periods. Like post-war Japan, that's where it's at. Like
Nice.
with the introduction of the Shinkansen lines across the main island. And then there's like the golden age of steam in the United States. That's just peak awesome. And then there's the awesome kind of actually not turn of the century, but like mid to late 19th century stuff with the American 440s and the 10-wheelers, which were kind of lit, even though the working conditions were definitely not lit. Especially with those link and pin couplings. I swear. So yeah, it's Toad! Hold on, I need to adjust my throat so I can say this. All around me are familiar faces, worn out faces, worn out faces. I'm sorry, I had to do that. I had to do the Toad cover of that song whose name I don't recall. And yeah, it's got such tiny little wheels. A cursed critter if I've ever seen one. And of course, this is just all sorts of wrong. And I should have seen this coming, but this is even smaller than that other one we saw over here. Because this one has a Vanderbilt tender, at least. But what in the actual... Oh, sorry. Pushing the wrong button. What in the actual is this? It's a cab forward, of all things, and it's got some of the goofiest valve gear. Oh, and I think they put this on backwards, too. Maybe. Citation needed. Would you believe me if I told you... Oh gosh, don't make me pick Xander Tenure. Oh, by the way, welcome to the stream. But I mean, look at this. Look at this. It's a Camelback with a Vanderbilt tender. Numbered 4 with super tiny wheels as well and a super long front board. But would you believe me if I told you that there is in fact a model of a 040 Camelback, and that Camelback locomotive is available right now on brasstrains.com. If I can even find it. I know it's around here somewhere. Oh, sure. But yeah, I should be able to... Ooh, look. It's the Milwaukee Road. It's...
The Milwaukee Road.
Oh yeah, and that's really expensive. But of course it's from Overland model, so no surprise there. Take your entire stock. Yes, definitely. Definitely. But I know it's around here somewhere. 0, 4, 0. Should be an HO scale. Come on, it's cooking. Okay, so maybe there's more than one, but this is the one I was thinking of, I think. Just look at this. Look at it! Look at it! Look at it! How does the rest of the line go in the SpongeBob episode? I forget. But yeah, welcome Trainhead and Metrolink 125. Yes, look how they massacred my boy. But yeah, look at it! Look at it! I dare all of you to look at it! Oh, it did? I'm sorry about that. Oh gosh, where has that time gone? Already 22 minutes in. But yeah, this is goofy. Blurst because of the Vanderbilt tender, in my opinion. I used to hate those things, but now I like them. And I don't know what this is because it's too pixelated and deep fried. But that is a very tiny boiler. Which, not as bad as this. This is more egregious, though we've seen this one before. And why is my voice whistling? I'll never understand. Is it now? I thought this is what happens when you overdose on them. Because apparently there is such a thing as having too much vitamins. I don't know which one, there's several. But yeah, this is from the Imagination Corporation. I need to post some more stuff from them in one single compilation of something to submit on the Discord server at some point. Here's the number 2, which has literally all the bells and whistles. Oh, and it's got even multiple couplers in the back too. For some reason. So yeah. Are there enough lights here? Oh boy. And enough funnels. Oh, funny funnel. Funny funnel. Ding, ding, ding. We have ourselves a winner. Oh. I don't remember all the details about that. For some reason, somebody said there was a Biden double, even though that wasn't the case. And let's see what the rest of these are. This content is no longer available. Oh, this must be from something else entirely. Doesn't matter. Yeah, usually they have multiple slots. So I should be able to select and reactivate all of these. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. That is not good. Caffeine and me personally don't mix, but I need to go and adjust something on the wheel of punishment. Ah, here it is. I need to weight this more. I'm trying to remember how I'm supposed to make this bigger. So it's more weighted. Oh, I see, I see. I'm surprised you don't have headphones for that, so that your brother's able to listen. Oh, without. Oh, oh, I was thinking of Biden. Sorry, not uh, whatever that gentleman is, or whoever I should say. But where on earth is the waiting option? There used to be a waiting option to make one input bigger than the other. That's not it. Upload image, no. I can copy it, but that's the best I can do. Oh, here it is. There it is. I'll just delete this redundant one. And then I should be able to weight this 10. Okay, maybe that's a little too heavy-handed. Let's make it 5. Weighted is 5. I don't know what that is, but we're going to move on because it's time to spin the wheel. Round and round the wheel she goes. Where she stops, nobody knows. Oh, well, that was easy. And to me personally, I have so many dang tabs. Like, I don't even know what to do with all of them. So we're just gonna hide that choice and just move on. So class 300, I don't need that tab. Velocity trains, not sure if that's gonna be exceptionally weird. Just gonna close these extra tabs out. Like, I have over like maybe 500 tabs. And I don't know what to do with them all. So let's see. This one can go. If it'll work for me. Actually, now I'm curious. I don't think it's working. Oh, yeah, boy, she's chugging. My PC is chugging. Yeah, we are officially August 2nd today. If my computer can handle the load of closing so many tabs. It depends on who you ask. Trains as we know it date back. I'm trying to remember. Centuries, as a matter of fact. Usually in mine settings, but eventually, around the 1700s, I think that's when they started using horsepower, like literal horses. And then in the 1800s, when steam engines were more efficient, or at least efficient enough, they were able to strap them on to the rails with driving wheels and make a steam locomotive out of that. And it just kind of went from there. I don't know. I wasn't keeping track of all the people who won or didn't win at the Olympics because I just wasn't vibing with it this year. However, there is a meme about this dude from Turkey who won silver in the 10-meter. Definitely the big boy. But yeah, the 10-meter uh, shooting range. Yeah, I'm trying to close all my tabs, and now it's starting to cooperate with me. Yeah, the ISSF 10-meter air pistol. Some Turkish dude, uh, absolute legend, uh, was able to uh, earn silver, and that was kind of awesome the way he did it. And like everybody's just kind of memed it into oblivion. Oh, oh no, oh no, nope, not that one. Gosh dang it, I closed the wrong tab. I personally like the look of the Avelia. So just close this, 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 this. This. Definitely this. And this. Okay. Okay. So, I've gotten rid of those tabs. I should be able to get rid of the tabs I stored on Microsoft Edge as well in case of an emergency like this. If I can find it. End task. Okay. So I should be able to crack open the stream again. Oh, yeah, sorry about that, Metrolink. Next week I should be able to play Train Valley World. Ooh, also congratulations, Trainhead. But yeah, I should be able to hop back to Discord. And hopefully it remembers me. Because the last thing I want to do is sign back in again. Gotta find that tab. Here it is. Just gotta scoot it over to the other one. There we go. Okay, that's better. Just gotta let this thing know to spot this. No, not that. This. Capture this window, please. Okay. Okay. Hello. Welcome to the stream. I would say your name, but it's an insult and someone's going to take it personally. Would we be able to see it on the curse trains? Probably the TGV. Anyway, let's bounce back to where we were previously. Oh, also, hello, Met number 1. Oh. Wait. But yeah, okay, so this is where we left off. With a funny funnel that completely obliterated me. Let's see. Open boiler surgery. Classic repost. Classic repost. Ooh, that sounds nice. I don't think I've personally seen a Hudson in a while, if at all, and it'd be nice to be able to see it. Bro, I'm dead. But why does it look so truncated? I feel like something's off. I don't know. This looks like some sort of O-scale tin plate. And this looks like a steeple cab logo. And this is a goofy, squat little fella. And here's another locomotive that's just completely tuckered out. Yes, very cartoonish. I feel like the styling, though, reminds me of an artist, but I can't put their name to it. But yeah, this is a funny funnel if I've ever seen one, so I guess we're gonna have to spin that wheel again. Hopefully it remembers. And it did! Just gonna scoot this over here. I think everything's good. So let's spin that wheel again. Oh, that sounds nice. Just remember to follow the rules of the Discord. Oh boy, one pea tuber, one jar. Oh boy, that was quick. Let me go into the jar. Into the jar I go. Something seems off. Maybe it's because I need to make the jar smaller. Okay, that's a little bit better. It's not perfect. It does show that the lid is somewhat transparent. You know the rules, and so do I. But yeah, now I'm stuck in a jar. Anyway, Sharp posted the... Oh, I should also note... Yeah, Carter 100K, Yield Sea Witch, Jackalis, and Sharp. Yeah, anyway. Not that cursed, just kind of pointless. Yeah, I don't know what it is, but like 444 locomotives were kind of weird, but also kind of based. Oh boy. It's a classic repost, but at least there's some more context from Franz the Fox Demon. The 1930s double-decker Pickwick Night Coach, converted for use as a locomotive in the Sud Pacifico de Mexico line. Most likely as a shunter based on the rail cars in the background behind it. Apparently after it was removed from road service, the Union Pacific purchased it, and it converted the undercarriage of the machine for service south of the border. The other modifications of the railroad vehicle included adding a windshield visor, a lamp. Let's see, where was I? You just have to Google search it. Pinterest is also very useful in that regard because it always feeds you recommendations based on what you just selected. Oh, so it was converted undercarriage machine service south of the border. Added a windshield visor, a lamp, a cow catcher, and for hot weather use, sorry. Hello, Ian Fernandez. Welcome to the stream. The cab was equipped with latches, allowing them to partly open to scoop in outside air, and the original hood sides were latched in the open position. The angled bucket-like device above the radiator apparently was either an expansion tank for the coolant or a tank with a valve used for adding more when needed. Now, let's see what this is from CIE's #1 employee. Oh yeah, feel free to post them on Train of Thought's Discord, where we're currently at. And go check out his YouTube channel, and check out his Discord, and check out his Twitter at TrainFactsGuy. Double Farley and now the bus thing. Oh, it's more than that. Oh, all you have to do is just sign up for it. So yeah, English Electric Type 2, a 700 horsepower experimental gas turbine locomotive, GT3, with a test load of 2 locomotives and oil tank carrying extra turbine fuel circa 1961. The cursed bit is that the GT3 is naked. Yeah, that does look familiar. I think I know this. I know this locomotive. I just didn't expect it to have such a weird tank car as a substitute for a tender during testing. Oh yeah, if you post it, it definitely should make it to the stream. Just make sure you follow the rules and don't get banned. So yeah, apparently this is what it's supposed to look like on the inside. But for context, for anybody not in the know, the GT3 was supposed to look originally, or completed, it was supposed to look like this. This ugly mother. Or actually, this is probably a better picture. It's cursed and it's alright. Like, it's just completely unhinged in terms of its design. Oh, it's more than just mistreated. Let's see. Why the long face? According to Leon, I don't know. Reminds me of that dude from SpongeBob, that fish that's like leaning over. And that's from Leon. Thank you, Leon. Carter 100K. Oh yeah. The Discord. The specific Discord, the invite should be available in the description. And it should be available on Train of Thought's YouTube channel in the bio. I don't know why Discord's like that. Like, they make like every single Discord server its own little walled off garden, which makes looking for stuff more difficult. Anyway, Carter 100K. When I meant thick smokestack, I meant it. Oh. I feel like I've seen this before. That doesn't make it any less bad. Like, I don't know. I don't see this very often, if at all. Oh, yeah. Yes. Damn, boy, he thick. But if that's not an excuse to spin the wheel, then I don't know what is. Oh yeah, they're definitely real. I mean, like... Oh, and now I'm a pickle. Oh, great. Just me. This is not the time for it. But I guess I'm gonna have to make my way and meander back. Oh. There we go. Now I should be able to find... Not that. BC face. There we go. Should be able to select that. And away we go. Just gonna hop back here. I have come full circle. I am a pickle in a jar. Oh gosh, what's this? I didn't know it was supposed to look like that at some point. But yeah, funny funnel. Funny funnel. Anyway, this is from Carter 100K, thank you. This is Franz the Fox Demon's post. Kew Gardens narrow gauge petrol locomotive. Sources from the city profile and Surrey in the Great War.org.uk. So yeah, that's kind of weird looking. And here it is from a less flattering angle. Jackless, what do you got for me? World War I tiny narrow gauge railgun. Cause of death, exploded by narrow gauge dinky packing heat. Yeah, it checks out. But yeah, I don't think I've seen this image before. That's... Oh! Oh! Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy. I don't know why it has this giant shell over here. I think it's just for show. But man, they left this out. They left my boy out to rot. And here's another one, but it looks like it's a more static rail car. Yeah, this is what that locomotive was carrying. But yeah, apparently this looks like something that would have just propped up around here, and then they lifted this and put it down here or something, I guess. I don't know. And here's a bigger one. This is just a conversion. So we got our locomotive over here. We got 4 flatbed cars here, and they're just hauling it somewhere because they couldn't be bothered to use a truck. Here's an actual railgun proper with lots and lots of wheels. Get a closer image of that. And I guess that's the last one. Yeah, but I like this one. I don't know what it is. I want to have it. But yeah, something about this just looks way cooler, and I'm surprised there's not more of this in the model train scene. Yeah, the little engine that's seen some. But yeah, this is Little Big Gun. That's all I gotta say. Aw, man. Why did you do this? From Jake, it says, this thing. A crossover of the Norfolk and Western 611 and the Southern Pacific Daylight 4449. So to answer your question earlier about which one I preferred, yes. My answer is yes. Oh. Lojo Red, what is that? What in the actual is that paint scheme? Please tell me that's just primer of some sort. Let's see. Dinky Electric Fella from Carter 100K. From the Hubert Davies in Spain. Mechanical and Electrical Engineers. Norwich Union Buildings. Something, something. Oh, and here it is from a different angle. Oh, no, wait. The article is from the newspaper, the South African Mining Journal. Hubert Davies in Spain. Mechanical, Electrical Engineers, Norwich, blah, blah, blah. Telegraphic address. Oh, boy. Imagine having to order one of these with a telegraph. Just wow. Just wow. Just, I don't even know where to begin. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, thanks Lojo Red and Carter. Franz the Fox Demon, the Belgian-built Pacific Lilliput, in service in Brussels at the Brussels International Exhibition of 1935. The second image is of its with the streamlined Belgian Pacific Type 1. Honestly, the first image looks photoshopped with how the engine could be passed off as a full size and then shrunk down to fit the two guys inside the cab. Also has the appearance of a tender and the first car being fused together for some reason. At first glance, it just looks like it's not cursed. I mean, it just looks like some not cursed small tourist ride, but the closer you look, the weirder it feels. Oh yeah, that is kind of weird. Yes, yes. And here it is for scale. Now, this is what definitely looks like Photoshop for some reason. It's just the lighting is so awkward. But this is the locomotive for scale, and I don't know why they trusted these flanges on that platform. Like, yikes. So yeah, we got ourselves a Pacific and another Pacific. The classic case of don't talk to my son. Don't talk to me or my son ever again. Ooh, let's see. The D51, numbered 1086, 1944. From Loja Red D51. Now, I don't know what's cursed about this image. I'm assuming it has something to do with the history. Take your narrow gauge to workday. Yes, definitely. Definitely. Like... oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, and this is a classic repost from Brian with the steam-powered tunnel cleaner and the adjustable gauge thingamadoozit. Let's see, Steam Man 60K 103. What do you got? Oh. Why does that remind me of the New Zealand Polaroid locomotive that Train of Thought did a few weeks back? Like, dang. And of course, it's got a protective lid on the top to stop the rain from coming in, which means I have to spin the wheel again. Okay. Come on, come on, come on. Yes! Furry mode activate. Yeah. Anyway, let's hide that choice. Bounce back into the void. And get a new model. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay. Let's select that. Get my props ready. Bang, bang, boom. Wham, bam. Thank you, ma'am. And... I'm back. I'm sorry, but I'm banishing you to the Shadow Realm. Oh, don't worry, don't worry. Let's see. The La Banche locomotive. Yeah, I don't know what they were cooking when they were... or smoking when they made this. Hey, Ian Fernandez, welcome to the stream. Oh, wait a minute, I think something's off. There we go. I'm back in the jar. So yeah, this is just supposed to rotate back and forth, and for some reason that's supposed to translate into circular motion. The cylinders, I think, are on the inside. so we can't see. Oh, here it is right under there. Oh, yeah, I can imagine how they rotate. There was a GIF a while back, I think. Let's see. Steamman 60K 103. Oh. The Bombay Port Trust's two hump shunters seen at Wadala Shed in the 1960s. Excluding ex-mainline locomotives, these were the largest industrial locomotives used in South Asia. For some reason, I thought this was in South Africa, but apparently not, because South Africa has quite a few large tank engines with like 10 to 12 driving wheels. Just, I don't even. Yes, this is Thomas. Thomas the Rock. Or more accurately, I don't see anything at all. But what would I know? Oh boy, don't. Let's not go there. But yeah, that's a W in my book. Oh! Oh! Mean Metal Mike. No info on this locomotive other than wonky cab. You don't say! Yes, Train the Rock Johnson. Or Train the Rock Engine. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. And Leon's just got this eagle and Roblox because life is Roblox. Speaking of which, I think the earnings report was this week or next week. I hope it tanks. Oh yeah, this one? Maybe. But that's a story for another day. Steamman 160K 103 over the Ghats, a big decapod for the Great Indian Peninsula Railway. Yes, what the frick is a kilometer? Why don't I have the national anthem on my soundboard? I need to add that. But yes, this is an absolute unit of a locomotive. And I don't know what that is. If it's a funnel, I swear. Oh boy. Franz the Fox Demon up with a Belgian fireless steam locomotive. Like, one of the things that always confused me about fireless steam locomotives is once the steam is done, where does it exhaust? Does it exhaust straight from the pistons? Because I know some of it probably does, but does it all come out of there? I need to ask someone with more information. It's a funnel? I guess you can argue that's a funny funnel due to the lack of one. Oh yeah, I'm aware there's no firebox. But I would just think that they would stick with conventional designs for steam locomotives and have some sort of a smokestack, even though there wouldn't be any smoke coming out of it. Oh, base cam, it's been ages since I've used that. To be honest, I think all fireless locomotives are goofy in their own right. Okay, so let's see. A reply from Jackalus to Jackalus. I found more tiny narrow gauge trench railway guns. Ooh, these little gas mechanical shunters. And that anti-aircraft gun, wow. And a depressed flatbed car, no less. And it's got 4 axles here and 4 axles here too. Oh boy. Oh boy, howdy. And then they had this huge cannon, or whatever, and I just Yes, the recoil. I'm surprised it didn't fall over. Lojo Red, what is this? This is not the time for posts. But it just says locomotive, and it says Hogwarts Express, and it looks nothing like the Hogwarts Express. Yes, dumb ways to die. Now, ye'll see what the actual is that? I don't think I've seen this one before. I have a feeling it's a steam turbine locomotive. Like, where on Earth would something like that? And what other kind of locomotive would have axles like this and a boiler? Like, seriously, I don't even know. And it appears that I don't have the sound I was looking for. Dang it. Thought I had the Among Us sounds effects. But yeah, this just reminds me of a Lego train before they had the real drive wheels back in the 2010s. Like, classic my own train nonsense is what that reminds me of. If anybody remembers that. Come on. Oh, that's not what I want. I want images. Let's paste that bad boy. Okay, so I got a bunch of results. So yeah, steam motor locomotive. Okay, so it's not a true turbine, it's a motor locomotive from, let's see, Desmodromology. Oh, Desmodromology. Simple non-compound V2 motor was described as a type Daubig and appears to have relied entirely on altering the cutoff control. The cutoff for control. The valves were desmodronic, i.e. the positive opening and closing, rather than relying on springs for closing, as in modern internal combustion engines. This appears to be the only photo in existence. That is something. I was actually going to answer that in a Q&A video, but I have yet to post it. But I should be able to find more information on this logo, I swear. I guess not. Moving on. Yes, very rare photo. It's like the rare Pepes from 2016. Steam Man at it again. When your life slides, Hornby said derails. Oh boy, yeah. Yeah, that's... I'm not sure if that's Hornby, because it says American right there, so... That's, and you got some other American-style equipment, too. That, and the biggest tell is probably the loading gauge. But sorry, Steam Man, that is a repost. Checklist. The goofy, locomotive. Oh yes, very, very, very goofy, locomotive. I don't even know what kind of coupler is that. What was the blue locomotive? Let's check. Oh, that's not a locomotive. That is a crane. That is a rail crane. And this is a tie handler, I think, that's being used for lifting stuff instead. And this is a regular crane that's not too far from the tracks, and it's just got to lift this whole mess up. Must have been a nightmare. Oh, Victorian-styled engine made by my friend for the GNWR, numbered 954. Is this CG? I feel like this is CG. Like, not MS Paint, not PowerPoint or whatever. But if that's not a funny funnel, then I don't know what is. Like, oh boy. I don't know, a lot of funnels in the early steam locomotive period were like that. Oh great, the Pharaoh's Curse. Just gonna hide that choice. Whip out the music, because I don't trust my soundboard to work properly. Should be able to crack open the Uber drive. Music, music, music. Mario 64. Where is it? Ah, here it is. And now I gotta turn my mouse upside down because that is the Pharaoh's Curse. But yeah, I am completely disoriented again. Anyway, checklist. We are moving out and bringing the houses with us. The reason why is because the bridge being held together with trees that look as durable as twigs is probably about to collapse. Oh, you think? You think? That is a scuffed trestle bridge if I've ever seen one. And these sheds, like, dang. Dang. Yeah, this is from Mario 64. Anyway, Steamman 60K 103. Yes. Steamman 60K 103 says, if you are wondering, yes, this locomotive was an absolute failure. And I would agree. As I too saw the video for this from Darkness the Cursed for his channel History in the Dark. But yeah, this is super duper cursed because there's a piston here, but there's also, I think, a piston over here or something? That was a little bit more evident in the other picture. Yeah, you can kind of see it, like, right there. Either that or it's something else. I don't know. I don't care. Lee, and it gets worse the longer you look at it. The Central Mexican Railway. Classic repost. Yeah, I know, right? Who in their right mind pours the cereal, the milk before the cereal? Just completely nuts. Oh, Franz the Fox Demon, what is that? Another Belgian funny locomotive. Yeah. Let's see, Franz the Fox Demon, another strange Belgian lad. This was meant for use in the Belgian Congo. African Railways, Chemin de Fer du Congo Visual. The CBC 282 steam locomotive, made by the Bagnall Works. Apparently a 600mm narrow gauge line. Oh, I can put my mouse down now. In the northeast of the Democratic Republic of the Congo. Built in 1924 through 1937. And that is a long boy. You pour the milk and then the cereal. I think that should be a crime under the Geneva Conventions. Actually, no, this does look kind of familiar, but that doesn't make it any less funny of a funnel. So, spin! Hamster! Yippee! Hamster. Just crack open my channel. Should be able to get back to hamster. For 9 hours. Would you believe it? We're almost done with this video. We're 7 hours in. Going on 8. Oh, and here it is from a different angle. Okay, Jackalis, what do you got? The Southern Pacific Consist. Oh yeah, I would think so too. I can see the little scroll bar down here. It's almost reaching the bottom of the page. So yeah, Southern Pacific consists with a boxcar in front, preventing the crew from seeing, like anything. I am sorry I couldn't find a non-crusty photo taken from someone else's TV. Oh, yeah, I see what you mean. And this is one of those double-doored box cars. Probably the high roof ones. We might be able to find a better image. We just gotta cook. Jesse, it's time to go cooking. Oh yeah, this is gonna be a tough one to find. If that ain't lost media, then I don't know what is. I guess I'm gonna have to look at this later, or not at all, because I really don't care. Oh boy, not this one. Lean, please. I beg of you, not these geared locomotives. Yeah, that was Southern Pacific earlier. This is a repost, you know? You know? Once you notice, you can't unnotice, according to Lojo Red. What's the matter? Wait a minute. The more I look at it, the worse it gets. There's the funny plow, but there's a horn over here for some reason instead of in the corner. And the little thingamajigs behind the bell instead of in front. And I don't know what that is. And the lamps go all the way out past the elephant ears. And this logo, I swear, I feel like that doesn't pass the vibe check. Oh, and it's got some sort of a German-style tender with a really high section back over here for the coal bunker. Oh, yeah, that... Oh, is it crooked or is it at an angle? Because I can see there's another one over here. So it's forming a triangle. So it goes from here to here, and then the other one's from here to here. It's just not as clear from this angle. I'm looking at this. I want to say it's Southern Pacific, but I'm pretty sure it's not Southern Pacific. Just plonk that bad boy down. Toronto Railway Museum. Those are the initial results. But something tells me that ain't right. Maybe it's because that image is photoshopped. I don't know. Because I can see clearly that there's a bunch of stuff here that conflicts. Let's see, Twitter. Dubbed the Quintilis Special, the quintuplets train consisted of the T and NO 484 Northern Locomotive, number 1,107 cars. And this is apparently image 2 of 2. And yeah, so this, apparently this is real. And this isn't a April Fool's joke either, because this was posted on the 21st of May. Like, how and... Oh boy, just how in the actual do they come up with these things, I swear. And these are from the people with the bright minds to actually have universal health care. Classic repost from 99FVA. A cursed critter if I've ever seen it. Oh, what's on my shoulder? It's a little maneki fukuro. It's a beckoning owl or lucky owl. It's like the beckoning cats or lucky cats, you know? Yeah, it's like a definitely like that. But this thing, oh boy, this atrocity. It's a camelback locomotive if I've ever seen one, and a European one no less with outside frames. And a square funny funnel to boot. And the tender is missing for some reason. But me, I was hoping I didn't need to spin the wheel so soon. Oh well. Blue lobster! Oh no! But yeah, I should be able to hide that choice now. All I gotta do is just bounce back over to VC Face and get the props open, and I should be able to smack a blue lobster right over here. There we go. That was easy. I'm not sure if you can see it through the jar. Was that too loud? I certainly hope not. But yes, thank you, Yield Seawitch, for your contribution. Let's see, Franz the Fox Demon. Stan Mott in his Le 24 Heures de Choo Choo, which was in turn inspired by the video Steam Speed. Extra sources, Stan Mott's comment on Steam Speed and the responses from one of the creators thanking Scott for creating the images, which inspired them to make Steam Speed. So yeah, I think I've seen this video before. Gonna take a quick look. Yeah, from Digital Light Studios. Yeah, I've seen this one. This is a classic. Classic Curse Trains. And I should be able to see the thumbnail. Yeah, so this is what the thumbnail looks like. And it is something. Steam engine race cars for the win, am I right? The goofy valve gear and everything. I'm surprised they're not steam turbines, because usually steam locomotives that are turbines are built for speed. So yeah. So here's the image. Here's the other reference material of the dude thinking about trains going off to the races, which is cursed in its own right. Don't get me wrong. And here it is multi-track drifting, because how the actual are you supposed to do that? A Marlboro. Was not expecting that. And it says, no, that's, I don't remember what that is. But, oh, in the pit stop, they had to change the drive wheels. I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to change the drive wheels like that, bro. Like, those are press fit to the gosh darn axle. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Yield Seawitch, what do you got for me? 046. Wasn't expecting that, but okay. The weird, goofy, proportions. And we got this dumb locomotive again. And this one is just a mogul that's missing a headlamp, which I think is a repost. This one's from the Frisco lines, maybe? Well, I'm surprised they were able to get them off in the first place. Like, those things are press fits so they don't fall off. But we got ourselves a rail bus, and holy, is that thing wasted. Oh boy. So yeah, not the most cursed locomotive. I will say the stack is kind of thick, though, but I'm not sure if it counts as thick enough. Like, let me zoom out here. So yeah, this is a goofy rail bus if I've ever seen one. Looks like a hot dog taken out of a bun. The side rods come on and off quite easily using nuts and bolts. But yeah, we got this streetcar or something overseas, and when I want to say is East Asia, if the tiling on the roof is any indication. And we just have this like streetcar rail bus just up on this shed for no apparent reason. Yeah, I think everybody would love to have one of these attached to their house. What I'd put in it, I would never know. Flying Tran, that's a good point. Now, apparently, this is something that Brian found, I'm assuming, in real life. And I don't know, this is blurst. It's got a tiny little funnel. It's got a really tall pistons and all this gobbledygook down here and a tiny little boiler. The valve gear is funny. Disproportionate tender. And a caboose with a coupler that doesn't belong. Yes, the 042 tender engine. Ah, yes. Tom the Train Guy. This is in the middle of a roundabout outside of the IBIS-style hotel in Hamburg, Germany. And it's a fireless locomotive. Fireless steam. Though I think we've seen images of this from a different angle. Yeah, there's no pilot wheels. It probably would need some. But this is just a shunter for yard work. Depends on the generation of ice train.
Hamster.
I am this. You might know this channel as Paul Maglev. The name has changed. This thing, I have no idea what this thing is, but it is a repost, so I think we're gonna have to take off points for that, Yield Sea Witch. And this is another repost. When it comes to the ice trains, like the latest generation, I really don't like it in terms of its cab design. The Ice Train 3, though, that's where it is. That's the real good stuff. You know, that's
Nice.
Let's see, Kola Mikora, what do you got? A double cabbed American locomotive. I think this was posted before, but I can't confirm it beyond a reasonable doubt. But these drafting papers, I swear.
Hamster.
And here's the other angle. Cursed Metra Consist. Oh boy. Oh boy. And it's DCC, no less. Oh boy. How many locomotives is that? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Mallard. Mallard all the way. But yeah, that's 6 locomotives, and that's not even counting all the other ones over here. I feel like some of these are lifelike. Are they lifelike? I know this one's a Bachmann, because I bought one the other day. Well, other day might be an inaccurate statement, because it's more like a few weeks back. So yeah, we got that from Jay Christensen, if memory serves correctly, aka Real Lucky 4449 on Discord, and I thank you for that. Oh boy. Lego Master 116. So apparently when I was researching about the Bellamore locomotive designs, I stumbled across this peculiar digital design, and it's claimed to be an actual design from a journal called History of Diesel Locomotives in the USSR by P. Jacobsen circa 1960. Can anyone confirm whether this is a true design or a fictional one? I don't know. It does look vaguely familiar. It does look vaguely familiar as a steam turbine locomotive or something. Okay, Miles the Animator. Let's see, British Railways. I need to see this in a new tab. It's a little small. Also kind of small, so let's go fix that. And that. And this. Oh, I could hardly see this one. Because it's so dark. Okay. Okay, so that is the last post. Oh. So yeah, 444. Definitely. Like, oh boy. And I'm pretty sure it's not supposed to say British Railways. And this is a C11, but it's got the, I can't remember which British Railway scheme it's named after. And here's another goofy locomotive, though for some reason this wheel seems to be retracted a little further back. I don't know. It's kind of a toss-up with the Scotsman and the 844. Maybe the 844. Oh. Yes, Metrolink. Let's see. So this is now a 440, when it's definitely not supposed to be, I suspect. And, of course, there's this atrocity, which... oh boy, that's cursed. If I was to make any suggestions, though, I don't know, I feel like there should be a pupil here, but I understand if you didn't have time to post it with those little extra details. Yeah. Hey, Lindsay, Papa Kirk, welcome to the stream. Yeah, there's a plow on the tender. Because of course, why not? I'm surprised there isn't a giant goofy headlamp over here, too. Definitely cursed. But yeah, if you get the chance to, in the future, be able to have the spokes on your wheels, that's always good. Oh, and you'll find this kind of interesting, but instead of like a full triangle, you might be able to go around and create much more smoother curves, indicative of a bell, using a few techniques, one of them being, how do I describe it? Using a blending of different colors for sub-pixel goodness. I think I should show instead of tell, but I'd need to adjust my screen share functionalities. Now this is where it's at. This is the super cursed stuff we've been looking for, the blue bottle. And it's just the smallest of carrots.
Hamster.
Just how in the actual does this get anything? I don't know. But I still appreciate the input and the submission. Just so long as you're able to enjoy yourself and make sure that the content is extra cursed, you should be good to go. Oh, also, don't forget to make them maybe a higher resolution, maybe? Because this is kind of small. I know that might require taking what was once a pixel and then increasing it into a 2x2, maybe? But, yeah. Oh, there is. Oh, right. Right, I should have seen that coming. Ooh, also, there's always reference material, but... What was I going to say? Let's scoot this over a bit. But yes, thanks for the submissions, everybody. I'm going to go meander over to some sort of program to kind of demonstrate something I wanted to talk about. Oh, was there a funny funnel? I kind of missed it. Let's funnel. I don't know, okay, good night, Jay Christensen. But I'm trying, let's try pixel art to kind of demonstrate what I'm talking. Oh, yes, new drawing. Wait. Stupid ads. Next image, what? These look like normal funnels to me. I don't know what the issue is. Is it this one? Because the funnel's virtually non-existent on this one. So, to kind of get an idea of what I was talking about when it comes to, like, curves. Oh, it wasn't on Discord. Okay. So, am I able to make this brush a little bigger? I feel like I should be able to, but... Let's say you got a bell. And you want bell-shaped proportions. Like, you're able to do certain types of stuff like this, for example, and that would be like the outline, and then you'd have a little bit of this. Obviously, it's up to your discretion. It is 9:44 in my time zone. It's probably like 3 hours ahead for some people, which is a bit unfortunate. I should probably be on the streaming based on Eastern Standard Time, or is it Daylight Time? This is actually supposed to be a bell, and I think I might be able to imply it a little bit better if I have, like, I don't know, a little bit of this. Oh, interesting. Yes, that is technically the truth, because you're probably like at 12 something a.m. I'm not trying to make trains. I was just trying to show what I was trying to describe earlier pertaining to some of the artwork. And when it comes to tapering the cord to the bell, you should be able to follow a sort of an arc, kind of like this. I know it's kind of hard, but kind of like that, but obviously a little bit more symmetrical, of course. You should be able to look online, and there should be some programs that give you certain slopes, or actually, I take that back, certain shapes with certain dimensions. So, like, it would give you an ellipse with a certain proportion or a circle and that sort of thing. Obviously, I'm not doing a good job of it here, but you get the idea. And people use it in Minecraft to make sure that they have the correct shapes for their buildings. Yeah, but you get the idea. There should be some stuff online that'll enable you. Not for me, but yes, let's see. Pixel circle generator, that's what I'm looking for. Pixel circle. So you're able to basically come up with any sort of dimensions, and it'll give you a rough idea on how it should be shaped, and you can change the dimensions, like let's say 20, and then we'll
hamster,
not force it as a circle, and then we'll make this maybe 5. And you can kind of see the pattern here that's followed by the ellipse, and you can just chop half of this off, and it would look like the pull cord for a bell. Not exactly, because I'm supposed to be showering. Oh, yes, that too. Looking up voxels is always good. So we got pixel circle and ellipse generators. Class 390 TGV. Depends on the generation of TGV, to be honest. But yeah, I think that should be about it for this evening. I'm gonna go check my DMs because I got some. Oh, the duplex. There's nothing exceptional about it. I'd prefer the 390s, I think, to be honest. Like, the double deckers are just kinda eh. Interesting. Pending. Okay, so yeah, no pressure, take your time, trainhead. Always remember to pace yourself. And yeah, so that's gonna be it for this stream. It's late. I need to get ready for bed because I need to be up early tomorrow for my brother's big move, because we're gonna have to take some furniture apart and then put it back together at his new place. Oh, you made it in Flip a Clip. Interesting. Who is brother? I should I even say his name? He usually doesn't like to have an online presence, so I'll just keep it anonymous. I wish it was a new house, but I think it's just an apartment. Sadly, because in the Bay Area, it's too expensive to buy a house. I think that's a tough one for the Avelia Liberty or Class 390. But yeah, that was Cursed Trains from Train of Thought's Discord. Go check out his channel and Twitter accounts at TrainFactGuy. Oh, yes, thank you, Metrolink. Go check out his stuff, like I said. Don't forget that your contributions are what make these streams possible, along with your engagement. And of course, if you haven't already, you can like, add to your favorites list, share, or subscribe, or I should say, and subscribe with notifications on. And if you're able to financially support me in one way or another, you can certainly do that by becoming a channel member for 99 cents a month. You get 4 custom emotes. You can also become a patron for a little bit more. And you can also donate directly through the Stream Elements link, all of which are linked in the description down below, as well as the link to the actual Discord for Train of Thought's Discord. Oh boy. Anyway, thank you all for watching. I will see you in the next one, and until then,
The Milwaukee Road.
Until then, take care, stay awesome, stay true to yourself, and of course remember to never give up. Bye, everybody. GS4 or Mallard? Oh, yeah, that's going to be a tough one. I'm going to have to think on that. Oh well. Anyway, bye!